thin blood. Now all you hear, oh, turmeric is good for you, and now you're taking it. You could take too much turmeric, you could die. Your blood gets too thin. Your blood pressure gets too low. So that's another common thing that a lot of people are going on Amazon. They're just buying all these supplements, and they're kind of just blindly taking them. Oh, this is good for me. Let me take that.
Yeah, they hear it on the news, or they hear someone talk about it. Yeah, and they don't know the proper dosage, or even if they really need it. They could be
Yeah,
wasting their money on something that they don't need. Sometimes these herbal medicines, they could get expensive.
yeah.
The
Well,
diffusing oils.
they're very expensive, and you know why they're very expensive? Because they have to be grown in Asia.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of controversy because we have some farmers who want to who want to grow Chinese herbs, but it's not the same atmosphere, and it's not the same climate, it's not the same soil that we have here that is in China. So it's not going to have the same effects. They're going to be slightly different. They might be slightly weaker. They might be slightly stronger, which is going
Uh-huh.
to affect your dosage, which is going to affect your formula. So yeah, there's that's actually some pretty big in the farming industry right now. Like, or Chinese medicine, can we have domestic Chinese plants in
Uh-huh.
America?
So you spent your time in what was it, Iceland, right? Iceland, what were you? You were building greenhouses, right?
Yeah, I built 5 greenhouses at Solomar Eco Village, and they were a self-sustaining eco village. And actually, Iceland as a country per capita just means like I guess like you could think of it as per square mile, or it's per like population or something. So per capita, they're the most sustainable people in the country. or,
Uh-huh.
or so
How
I
does
went.
one go about building a greenhouse? Like, how did you even get interested in building greenhouses? Like, you're a kid from Jersey, you go to school in Ithaca. How do you even find a way to go to Iceland and build greenhouses? How do you even start to build a greenhouse? Like, how is that process?
Well, okay, so the process is a lot easier than what people think, but there's many ways to do it. There's glass ones, there's plastic ones,
So there's
there's
different
around.
ones. See, when I'm thinking greenhouse, I'm thinking about these like glass ones that, people just have set up and they have a bunch of plants in them. But
Yeah,
there's different ones?
yeah. There's plastic, which is a kind of a cheaper one. The glass, they are more transparent, so they can let more sun in. So that's why they're a little bit better. You get better results with growing in glass. And they're also stronger for winters. But so yeah, Iceland is kind of like in the summer, they're like the best farming place to go because they have 24 hours or 23 hours of daylight.
Uh-huh.
So their plants are able to grow a lot quicker because they have the whole day of sunlight. Where in some places they only have uh, 12 hours or less. So yeah, that. And so
How was that? How
basically,
was dealing with 20 hours of sunlight? How did your body adapt to that? Or is just
oh,
whatever?
it was no. I mean, if you want to sleep, you got to go in your room. And for me, I got black curtains, and I got the room dark, and I was able to fall asleep. But if you're outside, it definitely, you don't get tired. You got
Yeah.
the daylight on your side. You can see everything. Your days are. I definitely stayed up for like 19 hours in a day, and I didn't think it was anything. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't tired. I didn't want to go to sleep, but I felt tired. But like my body just was like, yo, let's go to sleep. But my mind was like, it's still daytime. Like, what are we doing? Let's go do something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I grew 200 strawberry plants and about 400 tomatoes, and I helped maintain thief leaves, which are kind of like the leaves that you have to pick off as the
Hmm.
plant grows, because the plant grows fruit and then it also grows leaves. And if you don't pick the leaves off, then you're wasting like nutrition that could be going to the fruit to make these leaves. It's in a greenhouse. Plants grow leaves to protect the fruit,
Uh-huh.
but since they're maintained in a greenhouse, they don't need the leaves. Like
You
we
don't
we
need the
take care of.
leaves, so you have to maintain the greenhouse by cutting the leaves and everything. Okay.
Yeah, so and then you
Like,
have to know, okay, so this is a fruit leaf right here because it's got a little flower on it, and on the opposite side below it is going to be the thief leaf. So you just pick that little leaf up before it
uh-huh.
grows. Yeah, and and it's a process. They use the vertical growing style, which is pretty much you have a string from the ceiling,